Hello everyone. I'm just in from the greenhouse and I cannot tell you how exciting it is to see seeds germinate and grow into beautiful vegetables and flowers that we're going to have around the farm this summer. So it inspired me and reminded me of an old recipe that I'd like to share with you. And actually, it's something you're gonna do at home. It's a little bit of a science experiment. So if you have in your cupboard some old, dried, brown lentils, green lentils, I love sprouting lentils. I think they're one of the easiest seeds to sprout. I mean, you can do the alfalfa and broccoli, the tiny seeds, but just the size of this lentil seed gives you something that's easy to manage. And in nature, these seeds are stored. They have enzyme inhibitors that are locking them and having them hold all of their energy until the right situation comes along, which means sunlight or warmth, water, and temperature. And what happens when they soak up and germinate is they rid themselves of these enzyme inhibitors and they transform from a stored carbohydrate into a protein. So you've got these really dynamite, energy-rich, protein sprouted lentils. So the simple process of sprouting those lentils is you want to put them in a bowl, soak overnight, drain, and then rinse them a couple times a day, letting them drain and keeping them covered. Say a cup of dried lentils, I usually put 3 times the volume of water and let them soak at least 12 hours or overnight and drain them. So when I rinse these, I literally just kind of get the water running, and what you'll see is the little husks that are around the lentils start lifting up and just spilling out, and you can kind of give it a tip and they're pretty clean, but you can see there. And if I want to give it a good strain, I'll just pour off the top. Almost. And you're gonna just put a cloth over them and put them kind of out of the way. They actually like, in a perfect world, 70 degrees is a perfect sprouting temperature. If it's too cold, they don't sprout as quickly. Too warm, they can sprout and get a little fuzzy fast. So really, you don't want them in a hot spot, but a nice 70 degrees. Cover them up because they want to sprout in darkness. And then once the tails emerge, you can let them have some light and air. I started these on Sunday, so this is only Monday, Tuesday, only the second day, and already you can see I've got little tiny tails beginning on my lentil sprouts. So I'm going to continue to, so even after your lentils have begun to sprout, you still want to give them a good soaking once or twice a day. I'm just going to set this down and give it a little stir, and you can see that these are really releasing their husks. They float right up to the top, and I want those to, they kind of, the sprouts drop to the bottom and the husks rise up to the top. So as I run the water and it starts to overflow, it's just dumping, turn that down just a little bit, just dumping those little hulls right off the top. A little stir. All right. Those right on out of there. I'm letting those top hulls go. Little strain. There, keep on sprouting till you start to see the tails on the second day, and then you can leave them uncovered. And these should be done by the 3rd day, and you'll start to see a little green at the end of the tail, and that means they're ready to eat and full of vitamins and minerals that are good for you. So I'm going to share with you a beautiful recipe that I love using these sprouted lentils with some onion, tomato, and some avocado and a zesty lemon dressing. So I encourage you to look in the cupboard for some dried lentils, soak them up, and start sprouting.